Hi guys, Dave here from Wolf in the Wild Survival with another video for you from my Wild Medicinals series. And what we have here is a real treat. I don't see this growing very often, at least not where I'm from, unless it's in somebody's garden. And a lot of people cultivate this just because of what a good looking plant it is, but also it has some very, very good medicinal properties that people still use it for to this day. So, isn't that a nice looking plant? So, this is known as Common Vervain or Blue Vervain, and its medicinal properties, there's actually quite a few of them. Okay, for starters, for cough and cold, very, very good for that. It soothes the symptoms of having a cold or a cough. You know, when they say there's no cure for the common cold, well, this probably is about as close to it as you're going to get. Also, it helps with depression and anxiety. It's sort of a mood stabilizer kind of thing. So it does generally help give you a more restful sleep as well. Now, apparently, if you are breastfeeding, this apparently will help you to stimulate your milk production. Now, in saying that, if you're breastfeeding and you are considering using this plant to help with that, talk to your doctor. Do more research than just watching my video. I'm just going by, you know, what I've picked up, what I've heard over the years, kind of thing. I don't know for certain if it's okay or not. But I will tell you, if you are pregnant, do not use this plant for anything. It has the ability to kickstart a woman into labor. It will actually cause contractions to start. So, not a good idea. Not a good idea to use this while you're pregnant. Okay, what else do we have? Premenstrual cramps. This will help. It's an anti-inflammatory. It helps to bring down swelling. It helps to regulate the menstrual flow, and it's a very good all-around painkiller. But apparently, it's especially effective with premenstrual cramps. So, for you ladies out there, if you suffer from some bad ones, this apparently will help quite a bit. So, okay, let me think now. We got cough and cold, pain reliever, premenstrual, anxiety, depression, better sleep. You know, I have the feeling that I'm missing at least one. But, you know, like I say, do some research if you plan on using this at all. Don't just take my word for it. You know, look into it a little bit further than that. So, okay, basically, how do you garner the benefits of this plant? Well, you take the leaves and or the flowers, and or the roots, and you make a tea out of it and you drink it. It's pretty much that simple. Now, the flowers are very lightly fragranced. Fairly nice, but very, very light. Now the leaves, bitter. Nutty, but bitter. Oh, right. There's actually tannins in this plant. Now, not quite so much that you really have to worry about it. Take it in moderation, obviously. But because of the tannins and like 1 or 2 other chemicals in this plant, you can actually make a mouth rinse out of this that will strengthen teeth and gums, help with gingivitis and bleeding gums. It's apparently quite good for that. I knew I was forgetting one. I knew I was forgetting. Mouth rinse to help with, you know, mung mouth, I guess you could call it. Or as some of us rednecks from Muskoka would call it. So, whew, those tannins are quite bitter. So, just going to get some mint into me so that I don't have to have that foul taste. So, if you're lucky enough to find both vervain and mint growing together, obviously it would make a much tastier tea. If you're just brewing vervain, I would almost say make sure you brew the flowers as well, because I'm sure that'll sweeten it up. I could be wrong. It might not, but I do personally think that if you brew the leaves and the flowers together, it won't be quite so bitter. But it is a very, very useful, beneficial plant. I recommend next time you're suffering from a bad cold, give it a try. I'm sure it'll be quite helpful. So basically, that there would probably be enough for 1 cup of tea. You might even be able to steep that twice and have a slightly weaker second cup, but it really doesn't take much. Really doesn't take much at all. Oh. So yeah, I think that's about all I have on vervain. I don't know. I still think that I'm missing something, but it would be my hope that anybody who watches my videos cross-references with other sources, whether it be other videos or some web page where you read a little bit more on a subject or whatever. I would hope that people do that. So yeah, I guess that's about it. I really can't remember anything else off the top of my head. So thanks very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed that. I really hope that's going to be helpful to somebody in the future with all the medicinal properties these things have. And I hope to see you in the woods sometime. If not, I'm sure I'll see you in the next one. Have a good one, guys.